Now, let me share a funny story with you guys. This is, I believe, not really that known. It's a savage story at the same time as it is a funny story. The story is told by Allen Iverson. He's talking about a situation that took place, I believe, in Game 2 of a playoff series between the Denver Nuggets and the Los Angeles Lakers. This happened in 2008. I went back, I found the game, and I got clips from it in the video. Now, the story that Allen Iverson describes, he's talking about a matchup between Kobe Bryant and Kenyon Martin. And the game before, Kenyon Martin was able to limit Kobe somewhat and have him have a okay game, but not that great. It was actually one of his worst performances out of that series. So Kenyon Martin felt really strong about it. So what happened with the next game when it started, Kenyon Martin, as some of you know, if you know Kenyon Martin, he was a trash talker. He was a tough defender. So he went at Kobe. Started calling him out, talking trash to him and all that. And knowing Kobe, you can only imagine what kind of a response Kobe had. But the savage story and his response is one thing. And then what he told Allen Iverson at the end is literally hilarious. It had me chuckling when I heard it. I haven't heard it before. So take a look at this clip and I'll be right back with you.
Is that your favorite Kobe story as well? You dropping 40 on his head, or do you have something else?
No, man, we was playing them when I was in Denver, and Kenyon started guarding, and Kenyon was saying to him and he wasn't doing anything. They were going back and forth with each other, and Kenyon was like, you put on your sneakers like I put on mine. You put on your uniform like I put on. I'm scared of you, man. I beat your going crazy with him. And I'm sitting there looking like, cause he been quiet.
This is gonna be bad.
Man, this man started going crazy. I mean, dunks, threes, mid-range. I mean, killing us. I think he had like 49 or something. And somebody was shooting a free throw. And my nickname is Chuck.
Yeah, right.
So he was like, Chuck. Said I was chilling, and they shook the tree, and the Mamba fell out. And I was like, leave him alone. And that was like my fondest moment.
So now that you heard the story from Allen Iverson, you saw his reaction at the end of telling that story with that little smirk. It was a good memory of Kobe Bryant for him, one of his fondest ones, as he said. You saw that Kobe Bryant was playing against one of the better defenders in the NBA at that time, Kenyon Martin. And Kenyon Martin was a tough guy. He played power forward, he played small forward, he was agile, he was physical. Multiple teams he played with, and he played big roles. He played a big role for New Jersey Nets. He played a big role also for Denver, played there a couple years. And you got to remember that team also had Kobe Bryant on the roster as well. So the game went pretty well. I looked at some statistics from these games, and I want to just mention a couple things to you guys. Now, in game 1, that's the game that allowed Kenyon Martin to feel super sure of himself before game 2 started, and I was correct. It was game 2, that 49-point game. And the reason that Kenyon Martin felt so good about going against Kobe Bryant and trying to trash talk him in game 2 was this. Even though that in game 1, Kobe Bryant scored 32 points, while mostly defended by Kenyon Martin, he scored 32 points. He did shoot a very low percentage, and the low percentage that he shot was 34.6. He was 9 out of 26 in 37 minutes. 20% from 3. Free throws were always good with Kobe, 13 or 14. But Kenyon Martin looked at that stat sheet, and he looked at it, and he was like, shoot, he scored 32 points. I got it, but I kept him very uncomfortable, and he shot 34.6%. If I can repeat that and we can limit the other guys, listen, maybe we can win a couple of games in this series. Even though, the Lakers won game 1 and they swept the series 4-0 anyway, It was, you know, I'm not surprised that Kenyon Martin felt pretty good about himself coming out for game 2. Now, when you look at the statistics in game 2, whew, Kobe Bryant got so freaking pissed. His field goal percentage went up from, in game 1, 34.6. In game 2, his field goal percentage was 66.7, almost 67%. And he shot 18 for 27 for that game, which is freaking insane. He shot 5 of 9 from 3, which was almost 56%. Of course, free throws, 8 of 9. Kobe Bryant also had 10 assists in this game. 10 assists, 1 block, 1 steal, 4 rebounds. Plus 13 for the game he finished in that game. 49 points. Now, the interesting thing also was to me that when I checked his scoring by quarter, in the first quarter, he must have heard some shit from Kenyon Martin. So in the first quarter, he came out and he gave us a 20. He gave us 20 points in the first quarter. 20. In the second quarter, Kobe Bryant scored 5 points. In the third quarter, Kobe Bryant came out again for 5 points. And then in the fourth quarter, Kobe Bryant went out and scored 19. So in the second and the third, he was probably getting his teammates involved and stuff like that. But he got upset with Kenyon Martin. In the first quarter, he gave him 20. And then in the fourth quarter, he gave him 19. So let's just take a look at the shooting percentage. My goodness, shooting percentage for the first quarter, 80%, 8 of 10 from the field. Kobe was 8 of 10 from the field, 1 of 1 on threes. And then in the fourth quarter, to finish the game, Kobe Bryant was 86%, 85.7% from the field, 6 out of 7 on field goals, 66% three-pointers, which is 2 of 3. Damn, this guy had an awesome performance. There's no question. And then he showed his true competitiveness after hearing trash talk from Kenyon Martin, and then, you know, giving that funny quote to Allen Iverson. So I like sharing stories like this, and you got to let me know if you like stories like this, if you'd like me to share more nuggets like this from players giving interviews and talking about matchups like this. If you like something like this, I'll share more of it. And that's pretty much it. So let me know in the comments. Comment section is open. And I'll see you in the next video. Like, share, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done that yet. And see you later.